difficulty is going through the roof, do you think it will go down if profit stays down? And this because ASICs, right? Well, it may go down a little bit because the hobbyist miners are going to start selling off their GPUs. So it's going to go down because of the hobbyist miners, but the big facilities and ASICs are still going to push it up further. So you may see a slight drop, but in the end, it's still going to go up. It's not the same like it was back in 2017. Now, if it was like this back in 2017, then yes, you'll definitely see difficulty drop. You're going to earn more Ethereum. But right now, it's not the same thing just because of ASICs and the facilities. So you may see a slight drop, but in the end, it's still going to rise. Welcome. Do you think GPU mining will survive profitability after F2.0 goes online? It will for some people. So when it comes to GPU mining, it all just depends on electricity cost. So I believe what's going to happen is it's going to be just like what happened in the bear market, where people under like 12 cents will still be barely profitable. So if you're under 12 cents, you won't be okay, but you'll still make some money. But it's going to be bare minimum. It's going to be profitable. Like you're going to make like 5 to 10 cents a day per GPU. But I always say profit is profit. It will barely be profitable. It just depends on your electricity cost. The only people that are going to be the most profitable is people that have free electricity or pay facility prices electricity cost, which is like 2 to 4 cents. But if you're paying over 12 cents, it's going to be rough. Okay, so this section is called GPU mine profits as of today. And today is January 24th of 2022. And the price of Ethereum when I made this chart was at $2,392.64. Now, last week, the price of Ethereum was at $1,361.49. So the price of Ethereum did drop around 28.82%. Now, this week, the average difficulty is at 12,448.274 terahashes, and we're averaging around 2.2 ETH per block. Now, last week, the average difficulty was at 12,375.814 terahashes, and we're averaging around 2.15 ETH per block. So our difficulty did increase by about 0.59%. Okay, so now going over this chart really quickly, this is the graphics card. On top is AMD, on bottom is NVIDIA. This is what the graphics cards are mining, which is Ethereum. This is the best case hash rate you should be expecting with each of these graphics cards. This is the power draw for each of these graphics cards mining Ethereum. This is the efficiency, which is the hash rate divided by the wattage. This is the profit per day before electricity last week. This is the profit per day before electricity for this week. This is my electricity cost, which I pay 10 cents per kilowatt hours. And this is the profit per day after electricity. And this is the percent of change. And it looks like the profits did drop about 32% from last week. And scrolling over a little bit, this is the price that I'll shoot for each of these GPUs. This is the MSRP for each of these GPUs. Now, it is Silicon Lottery and every GPU is different. So your hash rates may fall in between these three lists. This is how much power the GPU should be pulling mining Ethereum. And this is the high power draw. Maybe if you've got to undervolt your cards or decrease the power limit. Okay, so going over the most popular GPUs, starting with the 6600 XT, you should be earning around $1.20 a day before electricity. For the 6700 XT, you should be earning around $1.03 a day before electricity. For the 6800 XT, you should be earning around $2.41 a day before electricity. And for the 6900 XT, you should be earning around $2.41 a day before electricity. And for NVIDIA side, let's go ahead and do the LHR 3000 series GPUs. So for the RTX 3060, you should be earning around $1.39 a day before electricity. For the RTX 3060 Ti, you should be earning around $1.69 a day before electricity. For the RTX 3070, you should be earning around $1.69 a day before electricity. For the RTX 3070 Ti, you should be earning around $2.26 a day before electricity. For the RTX 3080, you should be earning around $2.82 a day before electricity. And for the RTX 3080 Ti, you should be earning around $3.39 a day before electricity. And under that is the NVIDIA CMP HX cards if you want to check those out. but overall it looks like our percent of change did drop around 32%. And the reason why is the price of Ethereum did drop a good amount and difficulty is still rising. But let me know your thoughts. And on the bottom, you'll see current and past. If you click on past, you'll see the previous week's history for this chart. Also on the bottom, you'll see GPU overclocks. And just be aware, every GPU is different. It is Silicon Lottery. So these overclocks may not work for you. But if your GPU starts crashing or if you're having issues, try using the safe OC settings first on the bottom and then try to get it closer to the OC settings on top to get it more efficient. But I highly recommend to fine tune each GPU individually to get the best results. Okay, so for this section, let's go over what the GPU prices are today and compare it from last week. So today's date is January 20th of 2022 and the previous week was January 16th of 2022. And this is the graphics cards. On top is AMD and on bottom is NVIDIA. And for the NVIDIA cards, I did do all the LHR GPUs, but the RTX 3090 is automatically a non-LHR GPU. And this is what the GPU prices were last week on eBay. And just be aware, these are all scalper prices. So let's go ahead and check out what the prices are today for these GPUs. Okay, so we grabbed these prices off eBay and just be aware these are all scalper prices and it looks like the prices did slightly drop from last week. So going over the prices real quickly for AMD, the 6600s are going for around $190. The 6600 XTs are going for around $585. The 6700 XTs are going for around $750. The 6800 XTs are going for $1,172. The 6900 XTs are going for around $1,445. And for NVIDIA side, the RTX 3060s are going for around $640. The RTX 3060 Ti's are going for around $750. The RTX 3070s are going for around $930. The RTX 3070 Ti's are going for around $1,063. The RTX 3080s are going for around $1,400. And the RTX 3080 Ti's are going for $1,765. And the RTX 3090s are going for around $2,300. Right next to that is the percent of change. Next to that is the MSRP if you didn't want to compare. Next to that is the profit per day before electricity. And this is the ROI in days. And this is the ROI in months. Overall, it looks like the price did drop around 5 to 10% on most of these GPUs. But personally, I expect the GPUs to drop even further down because the profitability did drop. More than likely, you just have to give it a little bit more time, but we'll check out next week and see how much the GPUs dropped even more. But let me know your thoughts. And last but not least, if you didn't want to grab the chart, what you want to do is join the Discord. You do have to do a quick captcha verification. Now, I've been told that if you're on mobile, it may be difficult to join the Discord. So what you want to do is message me and I can get you in. Once you're in the Discord and do the verification, go to the section called rules. Once you're in this section, make sure you click this green check mark on the bottom. Once you do so, the full Discord will open up. And then what you want to do is scroll all the way down until you see this section called helpful info and links. And it will be in this section called weekly mining profits Excel. And it will be this file called weekly GPU profits if you want to go ahead and grab it. Is mining worth it? So it depends. I always state that if you have a GPU, it doesn't hurt just to mine because you're gonna make money. So if I pull up what to mine, let's say you already have a card, the 580, which is pretty common. It's still a good graphics card. Let's say you pay 10 cents per kilowatt hours. You're still making 85 cents a day after electricity. You may not think that's a lot per day, but if you multiply that by 30, like in a month, you'll make $25. You can buy yourself a nice meal. It's passive income, so you're not doing extra work. So it doesn't hurt. Just make sure you know your overclocks are good. You keep your GPU cool, and then you'll be good. So yes, if you already have the equipment, then it doesn't hurt. But if you have to go out and buy them, then that's where it depends on how much you can get the equipment for. I have a 3080 Ti. Yo, that's pretty good. That's even better. So let's say you have a 3080 Ti. So you make what, 254 times 30? Yo, $76 a month? That doesn't hurt. You can buy a very expensive dinner for your family. You can buy a video game. And like I mentioned, you're not doing any extra work. You're just putting your GPU to work. I almost ROI, but I keep buying GPUs, so my ROI keeps delaying. Right now, it may be best to hold off a little bit because the thing is the GPU prices are going to come down just because it's not as profitable to mine. The thing about GPU prices, it typically goes with the break-even point. So if you wait another week and if the profits are still similar, you're going to see the price drop because people are panicking, people are getting scared. But it may be a good time if you have the low-end GPUs to sell them now before it gets even cheaper. And then down the road, when the newer GPU gets cheaper, buy those. Should I buy more GPUs now? I feel like the GPU prices will come down more. Just give it another week or two. Honestly, unless you have bots or camp at Best Buy, gonna be super hard to get at MSRP. True. Just beware, I don't have a lot of RTX cards. I only have 8 RTX 3000 series cards. The reason I didn't buy more is I knew I was getting ripped off. And the people that you see that have like 20, 50 RTX 3000 series cards, more than likely they bought them for 3 or 4 times the price. Unless you got really lucky and bought them at MSRP, but majority of them bought them mad expensive. So I don't have a lot of the RTX 3000 series cards. And the only reason I got them was because I signed up super early for the EVGA drop. And then I got a couple from the New X Shuffle. If you check out my farm, which I'm going to do a farm update, you'll only see one rig that's an RTX 3000 series rig. Well, all my other rigs are the 10 series cards because that's when I started mining, back when the 10 series cards were new. Difficulty is going through the roof. Do you think it will go down if profit stays down? And this because ASICs, right? Well, it may go down a little bit because the hobbyist miners are going to start selling off their GPUs. So it's going to go down because of the hobbyist miners, but the big facilities and ASICs are still going to push it up further. So you may see a slight drop, but in the end, it's still going to go up. It's not the same like it was back in 2017. Now, if it was like this back in 2017, then yes, you'll definitely see difficulty drop. You're going to earn more Ethereum. But right now, it's not the same thing just because of ASICs and the facilities. So you may see a slight drop, but in the end, it's still going to rise. Isn't Litecoin dead? I mean, Litecoin is just good for trading. So if I need to sell, I usually trade it to Litecoin because it's faster than Bitcoin when it comes to transaction speed and the fees are cheaper. The gas fees for Ethereum is still pretty high. The transaction fee is 0.016, which is not much. Look at Ethereum, it's still 550, which is crazy. So XRP is way better, like 10 seconds per transaction to confirm. The problem with XRP is no one likes XRP. Well, some people like XRP. What do you think about putting rigs in tents? So if your mining rigs are in a room that you're in, let's say your bedroom or your living room, then having a tent is ideal because it'll first trap the heat and then you can just suck all the heat out. So it's not going to get as hot in your house. Now, right now it's winter, so it's not that big of a deal, but in the summer, it's going to help a lot. The other thing is it also helps a little bit with the noise, so it's less noisy. But the main thing is the heat. So at my condo, I have a spare room, so I don't need a tent. All right, I wanted to show you my dog. So if you checked out my logo, basically you'll see my dog, and her name is Ruby. And here she is. Say hi, Ruby. Hello. All right, but I'm gonna go ahead and give her a treat. I'll be right back. Alright, so thanks for everyone who stopped by ahead of last, and hopefully you guys had fun as well. If you have any questions you want to ask me live, I do stream live on Twitch at twitch.tv/thelifeofminer every Sunday, 4:30 US Eastern Time. And if you do need any type of help, definitely join the Discord. I or someone knowledgeable will definitely help you out. But before I leave, let's throw some crazy effects. Let's throw a rainbow. Let's make it wavy. And let's do a barrel roll. Of course, go out there, keep grinding. Life of the miner out. Oh snap! Big damage. Let's see what the E does. E. Wait, what does E do? Oh, I'm guessing this is a shield for 3 seconds. Yo, this game is too easy. Victory. I'm a pro.